So happy that you're here today. Today we are going to Universal Horror Nights. We have the 2 o'clock ticket, which means that we paid a little bit extra, but we can get entrance into the park at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock gives us access to a couple of different things. First of all, we get in way before the actual event starts. We also can go on that backlot tour, which is totally different during the daytime than it is at night, and do some of those rides and things that we don't want to waste valuable party time at. It also gives us early entry to a couple of the mazes. You have to have this ticket or you cannot get into Mario Land at nighttime. I'm so excited that you've joined us. This van has been acquired. Just gotta put this on, but we are in the front gates. It's 2 o'clock. AD just looked up Harry Potter. It is 5-minute wait. I know we really want to do that tram tour too, because I didn't realize this last year, but it closes early before the park closes and the event officially starts. We definitely want to do that way before then to make sure we get to go see it. Okay, it's like the cutest thing ever. It's, I wish I was not there. It's like Care Bears, it's like Universal Monsters. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, that's adorable. First stop, as per usual, we're gonna run into the store. They do. Look at this. It's a jacket, t-shirt, sweatshirt. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I am digging the bucket hat. Loving the vampire minion. This is super fun. I wonder if there's anything on the back.
Do you think there's any universe for this big?
Yes! Look at that!
Supposed to be.
Look! They're designed this year.
If they were a plushie, I'd probably buy one.
We have a whole bunch of the Five Nights at Freddy's.
The hat's cool. Probably that one.
I like that one. I love the Bitty Monsters collection, and they come as mystery boxes. Hello Kitty is so cute.
Supposedly it's not even a cat.
Oh look, it's got like all of them. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, there's a lot of sentimental characters, but that's so cute. Really like all the hair clips too. We are Dragon Mac and Cheese cones. That's what I really want.
Oh, those are actually.
Those look delicious, don't they?
Brisket, mac and cheese.
Here's Fast and the Furious. It looks so close to being done. Cannot wait. Wow. Lines are not super short. This is Despicable Me saying 40 minutes. I don't come here very often, so I don't know how accurate these wait times really are. But we went this way in search of Benny and AD. I think their little Minion Land is absolutely adorable. Love the theming. Oh, I think sometimes the Minions meet here, but they're not there right now. But we were supposedly, oh, there's a Frankenstein Minion. We have to come back and find him. But I guess they went to Harry Potter Land. But oh my goodness, if I had my swimsuit, would it be weird to go in the splash pad? Because it's kind of warm today.
There's a little Minion store over
It
there.
looks so different during the day than it's gonna look tonight. All of this kind of sort of changes the vibe of being in Paris, doesn't it? Yes. So it's kind of fun. Well, I wonder what's gonna be here tonight. I don't know. You don't think Paris looks like this?
Is this where they're
With the monsters or just in general?
Well, the monster.
Yeah. Into Harry Potter Land. The main like castle ride at Hogsmeade, I won't go on. I can't go on. I haven't actually tried it here, but it made me really sick at in Florida. So I don't want to try it here because I don't want it to ruin the rest of my day. So we had to stop at the bakery for a quick treat.
Okay, he got chocolate fly.
Does not look like a chocolate frog anymore, but then he got a chocolate frog. Oh, it's so cute! We got Beatrix Blossom. And we got some chocolate flies.
When we go to the free broomstick, eat it
I
there.
can't get the
Andrew
chocolate
ordered
frog
free
out.
broomstick.
Chocolate fly.
Is there anything
Got a
with
little
chocolate?
chocolate fly. We decided on the witch's hat cupcake because the person working here said that the cauldron was a chocolate cupcake at the bottom, but a ton of frosting. And so we went with witch's hat. Headed into the Three Broomsticks to eat first.
I've never been in here before.
Ooh. Ooh. In guests only beyond this point. Want to stay at the inn?
You gonna take a video of me biting it?
Yes, Daniel's taking the inaugural bite. How's it taste? Does it taste like a chocolate cupcake?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
That's pretty good.
Lad.
The frosting good? It looks good.
Yeah, I think. Your ice cream cone.
This is a completely solid frog. Like that is solid
It is
chocolate.
not hollow.
Not hollow at all. Oh. Trying the frog. I don't know if I can. Like this is so thick.
Right.
That thing in the middle is just straight chocolate. Where's the garden?
That's good chocolate.
More mayonnaise.
Is it dark chocolate?
I don't know.
Milk
That has a
chocolate?
really strong cocoa taste to it.
What, the frog?
I really, really like this, and I don't usually eat chocolate plain. I think all I got was cum. But what just has basically gone by now?
Stuff?
How much stuff?
This is a really good cupcake.
But I go over and order me chicken salad.
It's not that super,
Sure.
super chocolatey though, but I like it. It's really moist.
What else do they have?
Ah.
Many different online.
We need lots of water.
Mm.
Oh, actually,
It's a good cupcake.
I put
Did you like it?
here.
I liked
I
it.
think it tastes like a really basic cupcake, but like,
It is a basic cupcake, but it's really good. But there isn't, she said that the other one had like a ton of frosting, but this one has hardly any frosting. I kind of wish there was
it tastes
something
like a
in
cupcake You
between.
can make it like home from like a box.
Yeah, kind of, but it's still good.
This is where they
looks so.
had the meeting about the Order of the Phoenix, isn't it? Well, not the Order of the Phoenix, but the how Harry was the teacher.
Wow.
This is where they come to when they go to Hogsmeade.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The whole village is meant to be Hogsmeade.
It's a chicken salad.
I know, but it looks so fancy. That's what we call a weed eater salad at my house. That's a good salad though. It was topped with stuff, but most of the stuff that was on it is gone, and most of the dressing is gone. But I've never had that dressing before. It was Parmesan peppercorn, I believe. It's a delicious dressing, and even dry. Maybe I'll go up and ask for another dressing. But this is still a really good salad. Yeah, these are the potatoes. Potatoes are good. Who said they needed salt though? So we did add salt. She said the corn is delicious. That is really hot, but that's really good. I don't know what they put in it, but it's good.
It's also like really like it's not hard.
No, it's not hard corn at all. Like they fully cooked it. I cannot get this chicken off to save my life. I don't know what they seasoned this with, but it's got really good flavor. It's super tender. These ribs are going to be a mess. Ooh, hang on, I got sidetracked. These fish and chips are really thick. I love fish and chips, and these fish and chips delivered.
It's sure not good
One of the things that I don't like, is when it's like really thick batter, even if it's good batter. This has a really good mix of the fish and the batter. Are you gifting me the whole rest of this? Oh, yay. I have not tried a rib yet, though. Oh, I have a rib on my plate. I forgot. I did, in fact, put a rib on my plate. These are probably going to be messy. Barbecue sauce on this is delicious. The rib itself, really tender. There's a lot of meat on these ribs because that's why I sometimes don't like ribs, is sometimes it's all bone and not ribs. I don't think that we got anything here that wasn't good. Like, I would totally get all of this Again, good choice. That was delightful. On our way to go down to the tram, it looks like closes at 4. So we said it's 3:11 now. We are not wanting to miss that because I think everything else is open. I think.
Pretty much.
Maybe some of the Minion
All
stuff
the little
isn't.
kiddie
All the little kid rides are closed. Yay, no wait. I don't know how long this tour takes though. I think it takes a hot little minute. But it's really fun. It's really cool. This is something that you cannot get at Florida because Florida does not have an actual backlots tour. Oh, 60 to 70 minutes. So this will bring us up to like 5:14, which is probably when we need to go down and start doing mazes. Holy Toledo, when you're on that tram, you can totally see how massive the new Fast and Furious roller coaster is. It takes up like that entire hillside. It is so impressive.
Right here on this portion of the backlot. But look right across the way. That is Brownstone Street. And the taxi and drive all the way downtown, which was just right here on the right side of the tram. This is where her downtown offices were. As we round the corner, though, it has much more of a big city downtown feel. These are New York streets. Tell us more about that, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
I think it's really cool that this is an actual still working studio. In fact, later on in the tour, I don't think I recorded it, but they showed like where they filmed like Pirates of the Caribbean and all sorts of different movies, and that's really kind of fun to see. Every time I've come, it's been a slightly different tour based on where they're filming and doing things because, like I said, this is an active movie studio.
Take a look at your monitors, though. This area isn't just for Jaws. This was Cabot Cove for all time.
We got off the tram, but now we are going to kind of backtrack back to Hogwarts and Harry Potter because we did not go on that the first time because we wanted to make sure that we really got to go see the tram. Just as a frame of reference, we got on the tram about 3:10. It's now 4:15. We have early access to the lower lot mazes starting at 5:30, I believe. So we've still got a tiny bit of time to try to sneak in some of these rides before the event actually starts. I don't think you can go to Hogwarts and not get a butterbeer. Nate did not want the straw because it's the yucky paper one, but when I tried it, I was saying to go, this is the frozen butterbeer, by the way. I've never had the regular one, but the very first time I got it a couple years ago, they're like, frozen's the only way to go. And I like frozen. But without the straw, all I'm getting is the cream. The cream is delicious, but I kind of want some of the butterbeer too. I don't know what butterbeer reminds me of. What does it remind you of? It's kind of root beer, but it's not really root beer. You guys, it's just butterbeer.
Just walk around the store that's over there.
Okay. This is saying 10 minutes. I'm hoping that it really is. Happy to report that was in fact only 10 minutes. It might not have even been that long. They said that it was absolutely walk on. Flight over here. Roller coaster, this flight of the Hippogriff. You're not going to go on that even though it's only 5 minutes. We were going to go on Simpsons, but that's saying 35, which is crazy that that's way longer than the Harry Potter ride. So for reference, it is now 4:37. We've not that taking no time at all, which is kind of nice. Wait times really have not been bad today. Super good that we got to go to the backstage tour. It's really cool. I would love to go do the tour during the morning of a weekday because you probably would see actual things filming because let's face it, nobody is filming a show on Sunday afternoon. We're gonna head down to the lower lot now just so we're ready when those mazes open. They do have these really nice escalators to go down and also to come up. Here's another view of the Fast and Furious coaster. This is ginormous. They've been working on this for a couple of years. It's gonna be so cool when it opens. So guys, there's actually 3 levels of escalator going down. I think they said that there were 3 levels of escalators. I was wrong. There's actually, I think, 4. They do have stairs on that far side. And I swear last year, Nate-Dog and I walked up the stairs. But now I'm not totally sure. So the wristband for the event says that the house is open at 5:30. AD beat us down here, and he's saying that the signs say that some of these houses open at 5. I'm not sure. But it's 4:50 right now, so we're going to head over to one of the houses and get in line so that we're the first in line for that. So that way we can knock out like several of the mazes before the events even started. Warning, this is going to have strobe lights. It's going to have spoiler alerts because I will be filming inside the maze. Also, it's going to be dark. It could be scary for young children. It could be scary for older children, adults. Yeah, but come along into the mazes with me. I think they're stopping at the Studio Scoop. This might be a good idea because last year I remember waiting a decently long amount of time to try to get a treat here once the event started. Let me see the front of it. Oh, it's right to the bow.
Excuse me, folks.
This is a s'more sundae. I can ask you how it was, but so far I've had chocolate. That can't be not good. It is 4:57. We're gonna go get in line for 5 Nights at Freddy's. We'll see if it opens at 5 or 5:30, but either way, we're gonna go get in line now so that we're at the front when it starts. So this is what it looks like now. We're gonna, I think that's, I don't know what that is. So here's the line. There's already a decent-ish line, but I have a feeling this is gonna go decently fast once it starts. And there's the Super Nintendo vanilla ice cream. I haven't tried it yet. This is my first bite, but I'm gonna guess it's strawberries. It says it was cheesecake though, right? What did it say it was?
Strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Right there is a lot of cream.
This is good.
But the strawberries throughout all of it is not just like that.
It's totally pink. I kind of thought it was strawberry ice cream at first. It's a really light cheesecake flavor though. Did you like it? It's got a little bit of like a strawberry on top too.
Is that flag?
You know what?
Is that from Panera?
I think it's vanilla ice cream, the strawberries, and then like big cheesecake bits on bite and top. This flavor is kind of throwing me off because I'm expecting more of a cheesecake flavor. Well, it's not.
Been here yet.
The cheesecake is really good though. I kind of wish I just had a slice of the cheesecake. This is good, but that vanilla ice cream is totally throwing me off.
Which is insane that they would make animatronics for amazing.
This is our very first days of the night. It did apparently open at 5, but that's okay. We're doing fine. It's 5:23 now. So the backstory behind 5 Nights at Freddy's is that it's kind of Chuck E. Cheese meets horror film. This is the 3rd day of the event. The other, I believe, 2 days, at least one. This was so popular that they actually had to cut down the line because there were too many people to even be able to get through the night, which is most of the reason that we chose to do this one first. This one is based off of the movie. There's also a video game of the same name. Let me know in the comments below if you played it. I personally have not played it. What was that?
You're going to have so much fun.
I didn't necessarily think that was scary, and I don't know if part of that was that it was light, but I thought it was really, really cool, really well done, super fun. The animatronics, I think, of the characters, I think some of them were animatronics, but I think some of them were puppets. Like the end, one at the end was definitely a puppet. You could kind of see from the right angle the guy behind it pushing it out and making it move. So incredibly cool. Not disappointed at all by that. I think Five Nights at Freddy's was a really fun addition to this year's mazes. But Spherical Clash is now saying 10 minutes, so that's not bad. And it's 5:45 right now, so the last one took us about 45 minutes from beginning to end, which I don't think is horrible. And I actually liked the spacing because it was definitely a long line, but I didn't feel crowded and crammed in to Five Nights at Freddy. So I super appreciate that. As you can tell, they've got ropes up for this to be way more crowded than it is. It's really not that crowded tonight, although we are still pretty early at the night. Technically, I don't think the event is even started for regular guests. Oh, it does not smell good in here. Oh my goodness. It was a lot darker, a lot scarier than I thought it was gonna be. They had like the stringy things that were like hitting your face. I don't like those. Like those kind of creep me out because you can't see them; they just hit you. They also had some really fun scares where there were monsters or scarecrows, I guess, coming at you from both sides, and that was always like because didn't know where to look, and there were it was a lot darker than I thought it was going to be for being how light it is outside. It was dark in there. That was a really, really fun house. We were really thirsty and a tiny bit hungry, so we decided to grab a quick snack. Look at how amazing this is, Freddy Fazbear's. We did not keep ours, but we did see a lot of people walking around the parks with their pizza box. Their pizza box is adorable.
You're gonna bite into it?
I don't know, maybe we need a fork. Look at how cute it is. It's like strawberry frosting, I think. Clearly can't open the fork. I feel like I'm failing at this. I kind of broke the fork. I feel so bad eating him. And his little tooth.
Here, turn him around.
I don't want to eat them.
I'm pretty sure it's strawberry. This is like maybe one of the cutest cupcakes I've ever eaten. I'm not sure I like it though. Am I allowed to say that?
What's wrong with it? Like, it's in the flavor.
I don't think, like the cake's okay, but it's just kind of whatever. But I don't think I like their frosting. It's kind of a weird consistency, and I don't think I like the strawberry-ish flavor. I think it's strawberry. Daniel, try and see what you think, because you love strawberry, but you just had... All right, what do you think, Chris?
Or do once again feel like this tastes like a cupcake that you make at home with like box and
I think
box frosting.
I don't know what their
The
frosting
center has
tastes
a
like.
filling.
Oh, there's a center in the filling? A filling in the center. I'm saying that wrong.
That's where the buttercream is.
Oh, there's buttercream. What's the top frosting then? Because I don't think I like the top frosting. Well, now I gotta have a retry.
This is like falling
It is so falling apart. We just had a bite and said that this was the best pizza she's ever had at a theme park.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said this
I
is
said
better
it's
than
better
any
than
pizza at Disneyland.
normal.
Minus the specialty pizzas. Which is weird because I did not have high hopes for this because it was just sitting on a shelf. It does have a good flavor though. Ooh, I actually think I really like the crust. Did you like the filling?
Yeah, no, it was a fun series, really good. I'm proud of all the work you do. Yeah, if you see me around, there's like a few versions in the parking lot. Thank you so much.
I like the frosting in the middle. This frosting still reminds me of like a Go-Gurt though. Does not have a frosting consistency. I didn't. Oh, that one was a little bit better though. I wonder what I got there. I like the filling.
I like it. The filling too.
Filling kind of redeems this. But I think the winner here was maybe the pizza.
Which is
So can I
really
try this?
surprising.
Yeah, it was really exciting. Okay, so Nate Dogg picked this up. It's the Chucky's Punch. It's the Fantas version. What does it taste like? Well, I think I like this. But the only problem with this is it's making me thirsty. But I like it.
Okay.
Our consensus on Freddy's Pizza is that this pizza was good enough. It could have kept its business alive despite all of the murderous animatronics. This was winner chicken dinner. Get one when you can. Yeah, the wait time for Jason is saying 220 minutes. And even if you have the like front of the line pass, I don't know what it's called, but even that's 20 minutes. Whereas the Voyage Sticks is 30 minutes. And that's Jason's down there. It is 7 o'clock. This line is definitely getting longer. I was wrong. For some reason, I was thinking that the event started at 6. It doesn't. It started at 7. I think I got messed up because a lot of the signs around here, like the restaurants, are like, oh, it reopens at 6 or whatever. So I think that threw me off. But it's crazy to me that Jason was at 220 minutes, and that's just like the early and cheapest bands like we have. I'm really hoping that Jason's goes down as the night goes on and people start to leave as it gets later. I don't want to spend 220 minutes in line because I feel like that might mean that we'll miss mazes later on. So I'd rather do more mazes than just go see Jason. We're trying to get this stuff done on this lower lot before we go back up to the top because it's not terrible, but it does take a little bit of time traveling between the different lots. Well, I'll say this, I am super impressed with Universal and their employees and how nice and how helpful they are and how friendly they are. It's made it for a really good experience. They've tried to do a really good job of putting employees out to where they can answer questions and make sure you're in the right line for the maze and make sure that you get where you want to be. This line didn't seem super terribly long. This one is the WWE house. This is in honor of Bray Wyatt, who passed away. Oh my goodness! I did not see that coming! Oh my Oh my gosh! There is so much going on in there. That was by far my favorite maze so far. AD said the same thing. It had some good jump scares. Had some really cool, like effects going on. I don't think I got it on the video. I'll have to see when I go back to it. But like they had stuff that looked like a wall, and it wasn't. There was like a girl swinging and a swing, and that one was so much fun. I actually kind of really want to go back and do it again. I'm not going to do it now. In case we're out of time, because I want to make sure we can get through all the mazes, or hopefully all the mazes. That was really fun. That was really cool. They did a really good job of like surprising you, and it wasn't all just based on jump scares. Well, I guess it was, because everything's kind of a jump scare when you don't know what's coming. But things came out at me that I was not expecting. Or like in the very beginning, they had like the guy kind of jump at you through the window, and then all of a sudden he's out in the room. That was crazy. Did not expect that at all. There was so much going on in that maze too. Like there were characters jumping out at you, monsters jumping out at you from all angles, and like you didn't know where to look. You didn't know what to expect. That was cool. We're now gonna do a U-turn and go back to where we just were a second ago, and now we're gonna ride Jurassic Park, which was the entire reason that I brought my raincoat. Well, that and Terrifier, because I don't want to be wet the entire night. This is kind of weird though, because this is where the line for WWE House and Jurassic World meet, and that's kind of weird. But I guess there's another way to do it. But this has no line. We're just going right on. They made fun of me for being in my jacket, but my goodness, every single dinosaur, the only thing they wanted to do was spit. So I got wet. My pants still got wet, but I stayed decently dry with this on. I'm really glad I brought this, because I just don't like being soaked, even though I looked so ridiculously silly. We were trying to decide if we wanted to go on the Terror Tram, because there was no wait for that, but that's way up at the top. But since that's still in the lower lot, we're going to go to Mario Land, because it closes at 10, but the Terror Tram closes at 11. So we're going to do this and then jet up there and hope that it still has. There's a lot of people trying to go over here. Absolutely love it in here. When we got into Mario World, the time had jumped up to 20 minutes. But what's nice though was that they released that people were going to be hot. And so they did have a guy out there from the restaurant handing out water. Oh my goodness. Oh, it totally got me. Did not see them at all. Oh! Did not see that either. Oh my goodness. This scare zone might be my favorite scare zone of the night. I think they got me like 3 times in there. Totally blended in with the background. I had no idea they were there. Even though they jump scared me like twice. That was fun. I'm hoping that that means that this year's Terror Tram is going to be awesome. In the past, it hasn't been as scary as I maybe feel like it could have been. But I'm super excited about it tonight.
Miss me? The bitch is back.
Where did we go?
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
Same as that, or was that like a courtesy thing?
That sounded half. Maybe 0.2%.
Oh gosh, not that again.
Did you even see that?
The body in the blood. No. The body in the blood. The body is all going to die.
Oh, where are we going?
I don't know, I can't see.
I think adding the addition of that photo spot with Megan was amazing. Megan was terrifying. She did not say a word. That was really cool. The way they staggered it too, with everybody going through the house. Granted, I think we were like the first ones off the tram, weirdly enough. But there was no line to get that picture with Megan, which was really fun. There's not a super long line to get a picture with Norman. Love what they've done with the Hollywood side. They absolutely nailed the Terror Tram this year. This is a lot of fun. It's kind of terrifying. There's a lot of good scares. In the past, the Terror Tram has been forgettable. This year, I think it's a do not miss.
You're a little late to the party, Cupcake. You're a little late to the party, Cupcake. You're a little late.
This does not look like anything like where we went earlier today. I like that his head is a teddy bear. Very cute. get out of that maze. That's where we exit the maze. There are trams waiting, so I don't think we're gonna have to wait at all. Keep in mind there is a decent amount of walking and it's kind of hilly. I'm sure that if you need accommodations, you can ask them and they can help you with that. We made our way up towards the front of the park. We're going to be walking through this clown scare zone. Love the big fire. That's a cool effect. This is up by where the Fallout house and the Monstrous house are.
I'll just come back here and take that.
You guys
Maybe
go.
get all that.
That was a very short scare zone. I don't know. It's kind of dry.
What's in it?
Macaroni and cheese and brisket, but it's kind of dry. I don't think I get this
Why
again for
does
the money.
Milano have?
Same thing. Yeah, this is not Disney mac and cheese. We went towards like the Fallout maze. Hi. We went towards the Fallout maze and stopped and got 2 brisket mac and cheese cones and a Coke. They were disappointing, especially for the money. I don't think I'd get them again. Yeah, I would never get them again. But it did mean that hopefully we're not angry. And now we're waiting in line for Fallout. There was a brief second in time that the app said that Jason was at like 30 minutes, but it immediately jumped back up to 120. We wanted to go down to Mario, but because it's going to close in like 40 minutes, and I don't know that we're going to have time to do this maze, make it down to Mario, and then come back. So I don't know. We also kind of were thinking we do Fallout and then go to La Llorona. If I'm saying that right, I think I'm saying it wrong, but we'll see. This lane is saying it's about 30 minutes.
Whatever happened here happened a long time ago. That was not my favorite maze. Granted, I have never seen Fallout. I have no idea what Fallout's about. I can guess though, based on what we saw, it's more aliens and extraterrestrial. I don't tend to generally like the mazes that have storylines. I'd rather just get scared, and that kind of followed more of like a movie script. But it was okay. It just was not. There weren't a whole lot of scares in it. I liked some of the other ones better. That brings us into the clown scare maze. We're headed back to get a Simpson donut. I don't think the scare maze goes this far back, but maybe I'm wrong because there is a little lost clown. The sign was incredibly long earlier. It looks like it's really empty right now. These donuts are really, really good, and they're absolutely ginormous. Monstro ended up being a big fail.
we got in the line, it said 30 minutes. Might have even said 20. 20 was what we were expecting when we first looked at it. But it was closer to 50, maybe an hour. That being said, I don't think we would have waited for this. I would have gone and done something else and then come back to this. What do you do? By the time we realized that it was a lot longer than the outside sign said, we were already kind of in the middle. So here we are, really hoping that this maze is good and kind of worth that long wait.
Children, all because of a man. She drowned them in the river. For you. Out of the dark, he sees call for you.
Oh, you steal your soul again. That is so my soul. Oh my. Oh, it's kind of dark here.
That's the vibe.
I got a fog. I don't think there's been fog anywhere else but now. Oh.
There's a little bit of fog somewhere else. I don't remember though. Oh, when we were going into the Terror Trap.
Oh.
I have my picture taken in front of the gallery.
Oh, as you should have. Yeah, they do not want my soul. So the premise behind Monstros is that it's the collection of Latin American ghosts. So the aspects of it's kind of fun. It's all their own folklore, like with La Llorona as part of that. With snatching the kids, or like where we saw them eating the kids.
She drowns her own children so she can get with this guy. And
Yeah.
then she's
And the
cursed
guy
forevermore to search the rivers and crying to find her missing children. And if
But,
you're not careful, the kid she'll take are you.
I'm looking up at the Harry Potter castle because it looks kind of creepy at night. But thank you, Hoops. So the maze itself was okay. It almost looked like it was missing a couple characters, but maybe we just hit it wrong because it was really crowded when we got out there. There were a bunch of spots that we kind of had to stop and wait because there was nowhere else to go. And my other kids, like, the scariest thing about that one was the wait in line. Great, although the beginning had a bunch of monsters that were right there in the beginning, and then it kind of wasn't as many. The end of it got really, really dark, and when it got really, really dark, I was like waiting for stuff to jump out, and then it did seem a little bit scarier because you don't really know where you're going. As soon as I got out of that maze, it was right in the middle of the scare zone. That scare zone had a lot of fog, and that made it kind of scarier because you really couldn't see where you were going, which is that we're in that area. We're fine. We are now headed through Harry Potter Land, Hogsmeade, Hogwarts, and we are headed towards the Terrifier and the Poltergeist. It is 11:07. There's about 3 hours left in the event, which is not a lot of time. For the Terrifier and the Poltergeist, they are in the back lot, so it is quite a bit of walking again, and this is places that you can't normally access during the day as a guest, that they're utilizing it because they need the space to be able to have the houses. Oh, how did I miss him? He sound good. Okay, we made it down below. You can see for reference, that's one of the parking structures. We've got the Terrifier that's straight ahead when you get down here. And you will get wet. There is water elements. Poltergeist is to the right. Poltergeist is saying 30 minutes right now. The Terrifier is saying 60. So I think we're going to take our chances. Hope this works out okay. We're going to go to Poltergeist first. This has been my least favorite location for mazes in the past. And that's only because you wait in the parking structure. And in the past two years that we've done this, it got really hot waiting in here. But maybe it'll be different this year. But I think they've done some interesting things in terms of like crowd control and lines because they had to. So they got creative and they made it work. And I appreciate that. I would much rather have it maybe be a little bit warm in this parking structure, which I guess was cold in the height. I'd appreciate it, rather than have them cut a house because they didn't feel like they had the space for it. And it works really well. And there's a lot of room down here, which is nice. If we were all crammed in here, and I think it would be really hot, but we're not. The other thing that they've done that I really like, you'll kind of be able to see as we walk by, is that they have put like merchandise carts and like food and beverage carts inside these different lines, so that if you're hungry or thirsty or whatever, you can access it. It doesn't take any time. There's one right here. It's got like drinks and stuff without having to get out of line, without wasting time to go to like a food or beverage location. They have added lovely big fans as well as some portable air conditioning units. They are definitely keeping the air moving down here. I don't think it's nearly as hot today as it has been in years past. The only drawback with this is that it's not super cool once you pass it, but when you're standing directly underneath it, it is absolutely lovely.
Hello. What do you look like? Hello.
The sets in the Poltergeist were absolutely amazing. Like, they totally recreated that kitchen. If you told me that that was somebody's house, I would have been like, okay, totally get it. Almost wanted to cook like a frozen pizza or something in there because it seemed that realistic. There were some good scares, but they didn't seem timed as well. I think I was just in the wrong spot. We really, really wanted to do Terrified. That was what I was really looking forward to. But this line that we're walking next to the right of us, that's like the front of the line pass. So we're probably not going to get to do that tonight. We are going to go back down to the lower lot. We could come back, but it's getting later. I'm getting tighter. We're probably not going to. This line is huge. We should have done this one before Poltergeist.
So I kind of said at the beginning of the night that Wyatt Sticks, the WWE one, was my favorite. And as we're walking back to get onto that lower lot, AD and Hoos are saying the same thing, that has been their favorite. So that was like the third house of the night, which is crazy that ended up being our favorite. Yeah, I thought not only did it have some of the best scares, and it just had some of the best scares. It's also really cool that it was a tribute to Bray Wyatt. So yeah, that's been my favorite. And maybe since we're going down to the back lot again, or the lower lot, not the back lot, but the lower lot, maybe we can go see it again, because I'd love to know if it's still my favorite or if it's changed now that it's the end of the night.
We are going to go see Jason. I am super excited about doing this one too.
You're going to Camp Blood, ain't you? You'll never come back. You're doomed. You're all doomed. I tried to tell the others. They didn't listen to me.
Jason, my special boy.
Get to the fans, we made it. And I'm good to survive and I would get Crystal Lake.
You're doomed. You're all
I don't know exactly how I felt about that one. Started out kind of slow-ish, and then at the end it was like scare, 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 scare.
Not enough so that I was like scared per se, but it was a fun maze. I think that I was kind of in the wrong spot for it too, because I was a little behind everybody else, and so they kind of got the initial scare, and then he didn't come out again, and there was really nobody behind me to.
Go through alone and try not to die.
There was, hang on a second, and there was nobody really behind me for them to be scaring again. But I did like that one. It was AD was right about that. It was, the spacing was nice, but it was like a 47-minute wait, which is a long time. There's a lot of just sitting.
It was just people spacing themselves.
Yeah, people did just space themselves, because I think the people in front went really fast and the people behind us were really lagging. So we were kind of by ourselves, which I liked. But the line itself just kind of dragged. And I think part of that might also be the time of night it was.
That
But
line didn't drag very much.
really?
Yeah, weirdly enough.
Oh, I hated that line, but it's also late, and I don't think that helped at all. It is 2 o'clock. After we did that Jason maze, we went ahead and went on the Scarecrow one more time, rode the Mummy ride, and then went back to 6, which 6 might still be my favorite.
Didn't get off there. They're get through there.
No, we never did make it back to, what's it called? We never did make it back to Terrified. After we did Jason's, we looked and it was saying 50 minutes, but it was kind of far and we were kind of getting tired, so we opted not to go back. But we did every single house with the exception of that one, and did some twice, so that was fun.
Yeah, we could have made it back for that.
We could have. Who's is right? We could have made it back for it, I think, but it would have been a lot of walking, and it would have been all those escalators again.
Wrong, because it was 120 minutes when we exited.
Yeah, we did. We hit it really wrong, because we probably actually, in hindsight, should have done that one first, and then gone over to Poltergeist. And AD was thinking maybe in hindsight we actually should have done that very, very first, and then headed down to that lower lot, because at this time of night, like starting at 1 o'clock, like everything was pretty dang short.
I thought that was so long.
But I don't know. It's hard to say. I think we did pretty okay. It was a good day. It was a fun day. Thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.